Hey, this is Heidi Dawson. If you love all things health and wellness and style of any kind, hang out here with me each week. I'm obsessed with never-ending improvement, and it's all in an effort to help each one of us live a wildly successful lifestyle. Subscribe today so you don't miss a thing.
Hi, guys. Welcome to episode 569 of the Wildly Successful Lifestyle Podcast. What's going on out there? I'm so happy to be with you. I mean, we're here because we have at least one thing in common. I mean, I'm sure we have more in common than just one, but I know we have one thing in common. And that's that we're all trying to be the best that we can be, like the best version of ourselves. But working towards that goal, it doesn't mean we're not already amazing, like that we're not already enough. Over the years, I've heard so many gurus and authors pose that question, like, what if everything you had right now was already enough? And when I read that or I hear it, it sort of causes me to reflect on everything that I have. And I ask myself, well, is it? Is it enough? Because most of us spend our lives working on getting that bigger house or getting more land or a newer car. And it feels like we're always two steps behind exactly what we've always wanted. And I was thinking about that question on one of my daily walks, and it led me to think, okay, wait a minute. If everything is enough, then that means I'm enough too, right? I mean, I'm enough exactly as I am. I don't have to lose those 5 pounds to be perfect. I don't have to have said something different or said something in a different way in that conversation yesterday that I'm playing over in my head to be perfect. I'm perfect as I am. But when I think that, there's also this little voice that pops up and says, oh, so now we're settling? That's how we're going to live our life? I didn't think that's who we were. And I kind of laughed at myself and I'm like, who's we? But that's the fight, isn't it? Figuring out the balance between knowing you're exactly where you're supposed to be and becoming exactly who you've always known you would be. So it's an interesting concept, right? How do we know we're enough without feeling like we're giving up? And that little voice, the one that whispers settling when you try to embrace being enough, it's loud, and sometimes it gets louder. I mean, I think it comes from this cultural script we've all been handed, like you have to want more, you have to always be better, you have to hustle harder. And don't get me wrong, ambition is a beautiful thing. I love it. It's what pushes us to grow and to create and to build lives that really light us up. But when does the hustle become a hamster wheel? Like, when does more stop feeling like progress and start feeling like a trap? I had a moment a few months ago that really kind of settled this in for me. I was thinking about some of the things that I want to make happen in my life. And one of them is I would love to have an Alice Beach house. If you don't know what Alice Beach is, look it up. It's so beautiful and quaint. It's my idea of a perfect beach. Now, I don't know that, I don't even know that if I had it, I would want it, but that seems to be something that I've wanted consistently. You've got those perfect ocean views. I picture this beautiful decor, like the whole beach vibe. And I was thinking about that, and I thought for a second, I'm going to really have to step up my game to do that. But then I caught myself and I thought, you know what? I thought about my life right now, and we go to the beach a lot. We take our family to the beach already. And then I look around my own home. It's beautifully designed. It's amazing. And I thought, you know what? This is mine, and this is enough. And in that moment, I felt so much gratitude, not because I already had the beach house, but because I had my house, my life. And embracing enough doesn't mean you stop dreaming. It's not about throwing your hands up and saying, well, I guess this is it. It's about finding that sweet spot, a place where you can be grateful for what you have while still being excited about what's coming next. How do we do that? How do we quiet that voice that screams settling and find peace right now? Well, I believe that when we say this is enough, we're not saying this is all I'll ever have. We're saying that what I have right now, it's so much. It's abundance. And when you start seeing your life through the lens of abundance, that settling voice, it gets a lot quieter because you're not giving up. You're just appreciating what's already yours. I mean, I'm a goal setter. I used to set goals like it was my full-time job. I thought that without them, I wouldn't accomplish anything. I would say, okay, I am going to lose 10 pounds by summer. I have to do that. Or I need to have this much money saved by January. But when you give yourself those kind of ultimatums, it makes you feel like you're failing if you don't hit the mark exactly. Like, what if we just set intentions for ourselves instead? So instead of saying, I need to lose weight, maybe we say, I want to feel strong and energized in my body. Now, those go hand in hand, but one makes you feel like you're not good enough, and the other lights this little fire in you. Intentions keep you focused on the why behind your goals, not just the what, and they give you room to grow without beating yourself up, which we're kind of good at. And also sometimes we're so focused on the big milestones, the new house, the dream job, the perfect relationship, that we overlook all the little tiny victories that we have every day. Did you get out of bed today and tackle something hard? Maybe you went for that walk you didn't feel like doing. That's a win. Did you have a tough conversation, but you handled it with kindness? That's a win. Maybe you just took a moment to breathe and just be. That's a win. And when you start celebrating the small stuff, you realize you're already becoming the person you want to be. You're not behind, you're just on your way. So here's my challenge for you this week. On your next walk, ask yourself, what if I'm enough right now? And then just let that question sink in. Because being enough doesn't mean standing still. It means trusting that you're already whole. Even as you grow, it's like planting a seed. You don't yell at it to grow faster. You water it, you give it sunlight, and you trust it's doing exactly what it's meant to do. Well, you're that seed. You're growing, you're enough, and you're exactly where you're supposed to be. Share this with 3 people who are exactly where they're supposed to be, and they have exciting things coming to them. I love you guys. I'll talk to you in a few days.
Don't forget to subscribe and share with your friends, because we're just going to keep going bigger and better places together, and I love that about us. Talk to you in a few days.